All right, I don't know why I did. All right, so anyway, it'll have to just be from this point forward. So whenever you're going out there and putting together your goals, you got to get your head right. You got to clear your calendar. We've been prepping for this, and we all want to go all in. And as I said yesterday, I rather have tried and failed than never have tried. And I'm just challenging everybody today to really put forth your whole effort, really, really put everything you got into this. Because until you do that, okay, you really don't know, okay, what could be accomplished. And I will tell you this, when you have your why down, as Lisa touched on yesterday, this is what's going to drive you. And that's why I love that song. Always going to be another mountain. Always going to want to make it move. Always going to be an uphill battle. They use that word always because that's the journey of success. It's not just a rosy road. So you always got to go back to what's driving you. What's driving your business? What's going to make you go through, right, the mountain every single day, every single minute of this 2-week cycle. And that's what you have to really buy into, your why. Okay, and then obviously all we want to do, guys, I'm not going to go through this, okay, is having your game plan. Whether your list, whatever that list is coming from, it's having your game plan to go through your numbers as quickly as you can. Going through your numbers first, then helping your people go through their numbers second. And as you go out there and start to do this, right, you're going to create this momentum. Okay, I don't know what kind of momentum you guys have had. I don't know how many deals you may be putting on today. Okay, but I will tell you this, getting off to a fast start creates excitement. So make something exciting happen today in your team and keep that momentum moving. Keep making sure your people are getting the information. Please make sure your people know about Diamond Zone and all the things the company has to offer. Because I will tell you, and some people need to hear this loud and clear, if you're not plugged in, if you are not plugged in, you will not succeed in this business. If you're trying to be the Lone Ranger, you got to be there to receive the information. You got to take ownership of your business. Okay, that's when our business really started to take off. When we first got involved in network marketing, the day we took ownership, where the buck stopped with us. I wasn't calling my upline for every minute thing. We handled our issues, right? Our people came to us, and I had my upline as gravy. And that's why I take the time every morning to get on these calls, because I want to connect. I want to connect with the people. I want to know what people are doing. I want them to have the right roadmap, and I want to be able to share experiences. Well, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to go out there and get your feet wet, right? To get your knees dirty. And that's how you'll take people through the same journey you've all gone through. Has it been a rosy picture, as we all know? Of course not. Have we had issues? Absolutely. But there lies the opportunity. Okay? Don't tell me what's wrong. Tell me how to fix it. We know all the things. But you know what? What this company looks like today, as opposed to what it looked like even 60 days ago, is night and day. I got a call yesterday, okay, from somebody in Nigeria that got their product in 1 week. Are you kidding me? See, it's getting better every single day. I know there's still a couple of issues out there, but that's not 95% of the company. Okay, it's a minority, and that's where we are. And this is why you need to feel very comfortable in going out there now and reaching all the people and telling them about your business. Okay, and all you know, as you know, all we want to do is now connect them to the information. That's it. Connect them to the information. Hopefully everybody now has their approach, right? You have your text. This is all about being prepared, guys. It's being prepared with your videos, right? It's being prepared to know exactly what you're going to send people. Being prepared to what webinar you want your people to see. Do you want them to see a live one? Do you want to have them see a recorded one? And if so, which one? Who's going to be the three-way expert you're going to be pulling in? It's a plan. I need to match the personality based on the person I'm talking to. And this is how you're going to duplicate. Most people don't have this strategy planned out day one. And that's why when somebody does say yes, we don't know what to do. We got to get people information quickly. And as I talked about it yesterday, okay, it's then making sure we do our follow-up correctly, fast and furious. And if you can't, you got to make sure somebody is pulled in to what you're doing. All right? And now, obviously, we all know the 557. I just want to put some of these up here. Some of these questions that maybe some people, this will relate to. Maybe how to start a conversation, right? It's just questions. Are you familiar with either Fitbit or Apple? Right? We were doing an Uber ride to Chicago because we were in the suburbs. And I just started the conversation with the Uber driver. Okay, I asked him, what he does. He works at the DoubleTree, and then he also moonlights as an Uber driver. Okay, and I heard his accent, and I said, "Are you from Nigeria?" He goes, "Yes, I am." I said, "Are you familiar with either Fitbit or Apple Watch?" He said, "Yes." Okay, and I started a conversation with this person. Okay, and by the time that Uber ride was over, he knew exactly what we did. He knew the financial rewards of what I was talking about. He was invited, and I told him to gather as many people as he could, right, to bring them tonight to the presentation. It's just taking advantage of every opportunity. Then Lisa, okay, we were in a clothing store, and she was looking at glasses, and she started talking to the gentleman. He got the 2-minute video. He was invited. Everywhere we go, everywhere you go, you got to be prepared with the right questions, right? It's just starting conversations. Okay, another approach, knowing what you know today about Fitbit or Apple. If you could go back in time and be one of the first to get involved, and you could get paid on every device sold anywhere in the world, would you have done it? Open-ended question. But see, it's being smart enough to insert these questions, right? Take a picture of the screen, right? It's just more ammunition for you, right? Now, as it moves forward, if I gave you the chance today to be one of the first to be involved, would you want it? Would you want in on it? Okay, another good question, right? Would you want in on it? Just different ideas. I'm just throwing stuff out, you guys. You could take a picture of the slide, guys. Within the next 48 hours, some of you could use this one because some of the people that you're going to right now. Hang on. Gotta disable some of you people. All right. Some of the people that are really close to you. This is how we got some of our first people. Within the next 48 hours, I'm going to be filling my next 2 top positions. You could say 10 top positions. You could say 20, right? If I gave you the chance today to have one of the top positions and to earn income from every device sold, from all of the people purchasing devices after you, would you want that position today? Right? Remember, this is all based on the rapport you have with the person. Great. Let me show you now how to secure your position and start earning money now. Let me show you now how to secure your position and start earning money now. Okay? Now, what would you do after this? If you're taking people through, how do you now build value? Does anybody know? How many times have you heard it? Okay, this should be embedded in your head. It's now going through the globe, right? It's going through all the benefits of this business. So when you then go down and then you start to share the different packages, they understand the value, right? And remember, we're going to be showing everybody Premium plus Biozen. The reason why you're going to show the value of of what we have, right? And the value of owning your own business, the value of starting to make money, because you're going to ask that question. How much money would make a difference in your life? If I could show you how to make $2,000 a week, would that make a difference? Perfect. See, now he has $2,000 a week in his head of earnings. And then I'm going to also show him, hang on, let me mute everybody. People are breathing and huffing and puffing. All right. So it's blowing their nose. Okay. So, and so I have 2,000 a week in their head. I'm going to talk about the residual income. I'm going to talk about the system. So this is what I talk about when you sit down with people, how to secure their position. And this could be done like we're doing it, right? Once again, being prepared. Some of you kept taking the steps to get Zoom so you can immediately get with people. Remember, you got to strike when the iron is hot. People make impulse decisions. Okay, you got to be willing and be there to capitalize on this. And hopefully the belief is there now to go after everybody. Okay, now this is another example of leading with the product. Because a lot of people will lead with product. Right, you know why? Because you're comfortable, because you could touch it, you could feel it. Bob, if I had a product that is revolutionizing the healthcare industry, would you want to know about it? If I sent you a 2-minute video, when could you watch it? Remember, getting the confirmation? So this is leading with the product. Bob, I think I have something that would be perfect for you, right? Wife, spouse, friend. Would you want to see it if I sent you a 2-minute video? When can you watch it? What is it? Okay, it's like Fitbit on steroids. It's going to revolutionize the healthcare industry. I thought of you. But if I sent you this video, Bob, can you watch it? It's all confirmations. That's all it is. Okay, and just another example, just giving you examples, guys, leading with the opportunity. Okay, there's a lot of ways to enter into the opportunity. One way is a real simple question. Bob, do you keep your business options open? You could phrase it this way. Bob, when it comes to making money, are you married to your job, or do you keep your business options open? Just wait for the response. It's a direct question. I asked the guy, do you keep your business options open? He goes, well, obviously, I'm driving Uber. That's what he said. Okay. Yes, I have to make more money. But if people try to get smart, like if they say, well, if they say, yeah, I'm married to my job, move on. Don't try to convince people that aren't at least open. It's not worth it. There's so many people to talk to, guys. If they say they are open, right, then once again, knowing what you know today about Fitbit or Apple, and you can earn money on every device, would you want to know about it? It's real simple. Yes, perfect. I'm sending you a 2-minute video. I want you to watch it. Tell me when you can watch the video. Urgency. Urgency. You guys are going to get such great practice. I'm telling you, okay, from this point forward, if you put forth this effort, man, you're going to know how to run numbers. That's what I love about commitments. I love it. Okay, and then obviously being prepared when this person goes to second base, they've watched the webinar. Guys, be prepared to pull in the expert. And remember, make sure you're getting some confirmations on times that are okay for the expert. Right? You just don't call them up randomly and say, I have so-and-so on the phone. Can you take a call? No, it has to be set up correctly. And remember, the edification process is crucial to third-party calls. Edifying the person you're bringing in. Edifying, if it's me, you got to make me seem larger than life. No matter who it is. that you're pulling in. They're the expert. That person that you're trying to move, okay, has to know that this is the opportunity. This is the person, and you want to make sure this guy knows it's a big deal. And that's the way you set up a three-way call. It's proper edification. Hey, Steve, let me tell you, I want to thank you, Jeff, for being on this call. Steve, listen, okay, I'm so fortunate. I'm so excited. Jeff has 24 years in the industry. Him and his wife, Lisa, are multi-million-dollar earners and producers, okay? And they are really paving the way within the United States and now have business all around the world. Jeff, once again, thank you for taking the time. Jeff, this is Steve. Okay, I met Steve, okay, driving Uber. I don't know what it is, whatever Steve does, okay? But I want to thank you once again, and let Jeff and Lisa take over the call, or Jeff, whoever's on the call. And then all you do then is mute yourself, and let us lead the way. Do not interject if you bring in an expert. Do not interject, because the expert is leading your prospect to the next step. And sometimes, okay, the person, the distributor will interject something that takes them way off where we're trying to take them. So in other words, shh, cállate, don't talk. Okay, right? Right, Christina? Cállate. Okay, shh, don't talk. Or you could say, be really rude, shut up. Okay, and I'm telling you, that's very key to three-way calls. All right, so that's just being prepared, right? This is just an idea. Guys, if you guys want to take this, just take a picture of this. Just how you set it up. And I just kind of went through this already. And how to follow up with the prospect and connect with the expert. Okay, I'm not going to go through it again. I just did it. Okay, now obviously we know, I'm not going to go through this. Okay, this is what we're trying to do with every new person. I just want you guys to have the urgency. It shouldn't take 4 weeks, a month to get somebody's first two. If you are really following up the right way and doing what Lisa said on Chad and Natita's call yesterday and connecting with them, connection with them through that welcome letter, you should be able to get 2 people in the business with that new distributor who's already excited within 24 to 48 hours. If it's not them, remember, it's never them, it's us. Because most of the time, I'm just telling you the problem. Most of the time, we're happy that we got the package. We're happy they bought a single pack. Okay, well, we're just so excited, and we're happy that we sent them the welcome letter. And we expect them to go out there and build a big business and be a self-starter. No, it's what she really talked about, that valuable 35 to 45 minutes that you take with this new person and letting them understand that we need to get this 20% done. Remember, your job is to tell people what to do and see if they do it. That's it. That's all you can do. And when you go through that welcome letter and you're going through their list with them, now, who do you want? Who can we call right now to let them know about what we're doing? And you're there with them, or you're on a Zoom call. See, you're pushing to see what you got. And this is now, tell me if this person now is not excited if we get their first 2 people within the first 24 to 48 hours. See, this is how you start to hear the stories. People go, how is it someone became a team developer in their first day? Well, because somebody spent the time with the person and worked through their list and showed them the importance of becoming a team developer. Okay, do you know when you help somebody become a team developer, they put $570 in their pocket based on family packs? I'm not even talking about premium packs, family packs. That's what this person would earn. Now, what would this person earn that got his first two? Well, if they both did family packs, what would they earn? $135 a family pack, right? He'd earn $270. This person would earn $270. But this guy who became team developer earned $570. Now you want to help this person do what? Earn $570 to help him get his two. Do you see? Now, who is driving this? Do you think this new person's driving it? No. It's the motivated person that brought this guy in. That's who's driving it. And you can't just tell that person, well, you saw the presentation, go get your two, go become team developer. No, it's letting this person understand the value of what he's involved in now. Now, he may or may not move as fast as you want, but at least he knows, and at least you know you did the right thing. As long as I can look myself in the mirror every day and say, am I giving people the right information? I feel good. Doesn't mean they're going to do it. God knows. God knows some people just go out there and they do what they do. And if someone wants to quit their journey, they will. There's nothing you're going to be able to do. But I want to make sure I'm giving this person the right information. Okay? And then obviously we all know how to climb the ranks. Not doing this. But this is a good visual, guys. Especially for today. With everybody now focused on the rankings, right? This gives you a snapshot of what it takes. Just a snapshot. You want to become a diamond? Okay, 10,000 sales volume on lesser leg. Consistent diamonds make $2,000 to $3,000 a week, right? 4 team developers on your lesser leg. 4 team developers on your lesser leg. 10,000, you understand lesser leg, right? Okay, so what does that equal? Well, it could be 20 family packs, but just look at the difference. This is why I'm telling you to at least start with the highest package. 14 premium packs, or how about 8 all-in packs? What's 8 all-in? Okay, all-in is the premium plus the Biozen. Now look, if I'm presenting just these 3 right here, this is what I'm showing. And the reason I'm showing these 3, only if I showed the value of what they're getting. Do you guys understand the value, right? The value's not getting 6 of everything and 30 Biozens. That's not the value. You got to increase it by showing the globe. And when you show this, boom, boom, boom. You know what human nature is? To pick the middle pack. And the middle pack is what? Premium. So now look how much more sales volume you're getting per person. This is where your belief has to come in, not mine, your belief. If you leave out, the reason I leave out the single pack is because that to me is a customer. Can someone start with a single? Absolutely. I'm just getting your head right that you got to understand the value of what you're offering this person. And you have to believe it's worth $3,300. You have to believe it. If you don't, you'll never present it. It's just a fact. I know this. But I want to just ask you a question. If I sold you $3,300 worth of World Global Network product, you got 6 of everything and you got 30 Biozen. Can I ask you a question? If you really understood the value of having the write-offs of a home-based business, being able and given an opportunity to earn money, being part of a system for success, where's my risk? Where's the person's risk who bought the $3,300? The risk would be him not moving the product, right? Well, if you're sitting down with that person and you're gathering the names and you're sitting there really going through his contact base, aren't you building belief that he at least has the contact base to move the product? If I sit down with Bob, listen to me. If I sit down with Bob and I sit down and I go through that welcome letter, I say, Bob, let's go through your warm market. Right? Show me your cell phone address book. How many people there? 500. Write that number down. How many people on your Facebook page? Okay, 1,000. Write that number down. How many people do you know your circle of influence, your good family and friends? 50. Write that number down. Okay, you're showing Bob he has the contact base. You're also showing Bob you're willing to help him. Does that now lessen the risk factor in Bob's mind? Because Bob's going, okay, man, I got the people. And here's what he's thinking. Even if I only capture 5% of my base that says yes to this, I've recouped my cash. So there's no more risk. Do you see what you're doing when you get people and you sit down with them to show them they can do it versus, hey, go to my website, pick your package. Here's your welcome letter. See ya. No, at least you're showing them they have the contact base. Is this making sense? To get them to understand they have the base and you're the expert. Now, I'm telling you all day long, you'll get more all-in packs. I'm not saying everybody. You'll get more, and you'll get a hell of a lot more premiums, which means your ranking takes less packages, right? And then what do you think they're going to duplicate? You see where it unravels, but you also see where it holds firm. When the person up here starts to do this, the person they brought in does the same thing. That's why I promise you, I could go down certain legs in our organization. You know what you see? Single helos. Tons of singles. And I look at the top person. I go, oh, okay, I understand why that is. They're duplicating what they did. They're duplicating their belief. That's all they duplicate. These people down here don't know. Do you think everybody in this line is broke? Really? Do you really think everybody in that line, no one has $3,300? I'm not making this about the $3,300. I want you to understand the value of this. My point is, and I know I'm a broken record, guys, I'm sorry, but here's the broken record. Unless you believe in the value of what you're offering people and at least are able and want to show it, then I think everything else unravels. I believe this opportunity in my mind is $1 million business. That's my belief. I wish they had higher packages. Because I know without a doubt, if you put a $40,000 value on this business, people would spend $40,000. You know why? Because a sale is a sale is a sale. You may disagree with me, but it doesn't really make a difference. I know if you qualify your buyer and you show the buyer what they're really buying, then you understand why people make decisions. All I'm saying is take that time, because look at president. Some of you have aspirations this pay period or pay cycle to become a president. 50,000 points on your lesser leg. Presidents earn, right, between $10,000 and $20,000 a week. If someone is a consistent president. So 17 team developers on your lesser leg, or 5 diamonds. 100 family packs. 67 premium packs. Look at the difference. 40 all-in packs. 40 people. Now, you could get more dollars, right, out of each person, or, right, you could get that person to bring in people right away. Either way. But can you imagine if you got one person in all in, 1250 sales volume? I showed this yesterday. If you got that person duplicating 1250 as a team developer, look how much volume that is for you. Over $6,000 with one person. On one person. Because you just had a bigger belief system. That's all it is. So isn't this a good snapshot? Take it. Take a snapshot. This is what you need. This is what you need to get there. Do you want to go super fast? Ask your upline for the super fast diamond plan. You know the other thing that happens when I sit down with a person? I'm determining if this guy, okay, qualifies for a launch. Not everybody qualifies for a launch. You know what we're telling people? Until we get your first two, you don't qualify for a launch. Because somebody can't lead you to two people immediately. To take advantage of something like this, how's he going to put 25 people on a launch call? No, I'm just telling you that's our posture. Some of you, all you got is all you got, and you got to make sure you're working with everybody, right? Until your organization gets big enough. I just want to make sure that you at least present it. That's it. Okay, and then getting them connected. Okay, once you leave them after going through the whole welcome letter and really building value. And guys, I'm telling you, sometimes you need to go through that welcome letter and showing value before they make their decision. Because now it's going to make their decision that much easier. It's called an assumptive close. After watching the webinar, let me walk you through and you start talking to them as they're already involved. I'm just assuming they're going to do it. Why would I assume anything different? Why would I ask the question, what did you like? I know what you liked. Who doesn't like something from that call? Come on, doesn't mean they're going to do it. But if I just assume it and I walk them through how we're going to get them to $2,000 a week and they could see it, do you think that's going to better their chances? Of course. And I'm going to close out the call with this. You're all everybody's favorite slide. Okay, everybody goes, oh, here we go again. Okay, this is what I want to show. This is what I'm going to walk them through after the webinar, showing them value of all this. And now when I sit down with them, I give them the advice. Now here's what I would do. Based on your contact base, John, okay, of over 600 people, I know based on my expertise and what I've done in the industry, okay, we could penetrate 10% of that. That's 50 people. Well, let me show you how that would look with 50 people. Not only did you move your inventory, so you're going to need a premium pack and the bios in. And I'm just going to give them the advice. Well, why? Because you have the base. It's not like you showed me 2 people, John. You showed me 500 people that you know. And I know based on our system of what's been happening, okay, here's the percentages. You see, you're the expert. You're the expert. This is how you get people moving. This is how you show them in the worst case. Well, I can't do that, Jeff. Okay, then I'll tell you what. Let's lose the bios in. But you got to get a premium pack. Now he just went, okay, now he feels relieved. Oh, thank God, 3,300, now it's only 1,900. And then worst case, I got a family pack. Where some of you, you know what you're getting, your worst case scenario? You're getting, you know what you're getting? Free spots. What's the purpose of a free spot? Why are we even talking about that? You want to guide people to give them the right advice. And the reason I could talk this way, because I know I'm going to be there every step of the way if I sponsor somebody. Not recruit them, sponsor them. Big difference. Recruiting means next. I don't take their call. I don't really be there for them. I sponsor people. I sponsor them. I'm going to be there every step of the way, providing they're a positive force that wants to really make this work. I'm not going to deal with somebody constantly negative. Okay, because that's just who they are. I'm going to be there for people that really want this. No, that's how you build a business. This is how you keep urgency. This is how you get people to make decisions. It's real simple, guys. But it starts with what? Our belief. Our belief. If there's any fear and doubt, it'll be very difficult for you to do what I just told you to do. Now, how do you get past fear and doubt? Okay, just remember what fear and doubt is. Okay, if you took my advice by reading the book Outwitting the Devil, you now know what fear and doubt is. So you'll fight fear and doubt then, because nobody should control what you want to do. And we're controlled, a lot of us, by fear and doubt. I know that. I fight it every day. But you know what? It doesn't take over me like it used to, because I know where it's coming from. So with that, guys, I'm so excited about starting off this new pay cycle. Okay, I am so psyched. If you have people in Chicago, okay, and just let us know. I want to make sure that I know that they're coming, so we could, obviously say hi to them and help you with anything we could do on this end. So with that, appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what I'd like to, well, we'll do that tomorrow. I'll keep that for tomorrow. Talk to you guys later. Thanks.